This approach that the International Trade Center is facilitating in partnership with the International Institute for Tropical Agriculture and with the Turkish government, together with the Ghanaian government, is basically aimed at getting private sector leadership in the development of a strategic plan for yam and associated crops. This is a new approach. We are using the participatory methodology. We're also collaborating with industry buyers, with industry experts, and the stakeholders themselves, led by private sector, are making the decisions on what needs to be done, who needs to do it, and what target markets will be better capitalized.
It's a very good opportunity for all the stakeholders, public and private sector in the country, to come together for a new approach, how to design and how to implement the future of the sector in the country. Thinking not only about the food security, but also about food industry and food processing, adding value to yam crops to increase income and improve livelihood of the people in the different stages of the value chain.
I'm here representing DEIK, which is Foreign Economic Relations Board of Turkey. We've been invited here by ITC, and we are very glad for it, because it's very important to see the yam farmers, yam from the field till the end of the process. But between this process, we need to add some other processes as well. So that's why we are here together with the private sector, with the scientific part, with the governments, our governments and Ghanaian governments, and together we will create more added value products to gain more for the farmers and for the Ghanaian people.
Ghana Chamber of Commerce Association with DEIK and the Turkish government has been very wonderful. We've had a lot of relationship. Even recently, we went to Turkey. The Turkish Exim Bank has issued about 300 million to support the private sector in Ghana, which is in a very right direction. And we are trying to use this relationship to deepen Ghana-Turkish business relationship. And this is one of the things that they are doing to help us with having food sufficiency by way of improving yam in terms of quality and quantity, so that we don't only feed ourselves, we can export to make money to expand and grow our economy.
The approach in use is a very unique one, and it is also very relevant in the sense that it allows each actor to say what his issue is for the whole group to address the issue. By so doing, each actor finds himself in the strategy that is crafted, and then that also enrolls commitment to the implementation of the strategy. Again, by making it participatory, it reduces the need to publicize it. Everybody sees himself in there. It doesn't belong to somebody. That's what I like about the participatory approach. Again, it also allows all the actors to know themselves. It's able to talk to one another and discuss things in the open, so it builds trust. Without trust, the strategy implementation becomes very difficult.
The strategy is important in the sense that for a long time there's been yam production and marketing, but there's been a disconnect between the production and the marketing. And this strategy is to make sure that all the actors along the value chain are collaborating to have the increase that we want in yam production. Not just the increase, but also the quality, to be able to earn more for the country and also to improve rural lives. The next step is to have a structure or an implementation committee that will see to it that what has been discussed is implemented, monitored, evaluated, and wherever there's a need to change something, it is changed and it is followed up. Otherwise, it will, like the other documents that have it will gather dust on the shelves.
Say a lot has been done to get the industry to where it is today. But this is the first time that we are being given the opportunity to bring everybody in the value chain together so that for once we have a national strategy to move this industry forward.
We as the Turkish officials don't want to go in secrecy and try to do everything ourselves and take the praise for ourselves. What we want is cooperation with international organizations, with other embassies, with other aid organizations. We believe that that is the best policy to implement projects that are for the good of the people out in the country. That's, I think, your project. I praise your project. And if we can realize, put the real substance into it, shape it up into an applicable project for our future, then we can export the goods of Ghana to Turkey and other countries, value-added agricultural products. Then, of course, this will be a pilot project. Ghana will be our beacon. And then from Ghana, we can spread things out to other countries. And I wish you all the success. I'm here to support you by all